Hey there.
I knew
Hey
you'd feel
there.
the same way I do.
Hey there, Sauce. So, Goddess of Victory, Nikke. Welcome back, everybody, as we do a little bit of gaming once again. And we can sit down and definitely have a conversation like we normally do. But before anything, we're going to start this off the right way, as we always do on this particular channel. So, laws of creation, I beseech thee, and grant these hands a great game. We're going to do a little bit of chatting as we're doing solo raid, as well as output, you know, our dailies for Goddess of Victory DK. One of the great things about this game is it does give us a good amount of content to be able to just have in the background while we are actually chilling. So, many of you may have wondered where I've been for a couple of days, and frankly, with this new Likers Recoil update, while I am actually interested in playing Goddess of Victory DK, because let's be real, it's a really good game, I have zero interest in current characters that have dropped the mode for collabs, and it's no disrespect to anyone particularly, but from what I understand, I'm not the Exist. That statement there. That being said, if you know, you know. Now,
Shall I swim over there?
go ahead and pop out a quick team so we can go ahead and push this boss to the background while we continue running through.
Since thou hast... It appears I'll be departing, dressed in my new outfit.
Actually, since it's Iron Week, I think for once we're actually just going to stay straight on element with this. We do have the ability to flex around like that, as we finally have a majority of the characters in the game, so the only thing we have to truly worry about at this point would be, well, heck, and we beat it. Since it's a solo raid, y'all know how we do it around here.
I may not be the best, but I can at least crack a few skulls.
Absolutely. I'll even throw you up there with Crown.
It appears I'll be departing, dressed in my new
And
outfit.
Shine.
At last, 'tis my turn to step up.
Shine being SMG should probably go up here. This means that we're actually going to need... some spicy burst 3s here. Let's take Rappy.
Do you prefer
into...
being outside? That was a joke.
Yeah, no, not like this, Rappy. Please, not like this. But we'll take Rappy into Eve.
I'm ready to fight anytime.
Because unironically, Eve is actually pretty strong. For those of you that have actually been a part of the Celebrate collab, that is one of the best collabs that Goddess of Victory actually put up a while ago, and I understand why we haven't really seen anything like that, but funny enough, this Lakers recoil better. A lot of the characters here, both Sakina and Chisato, are actually pretty powerful, but hear me out. My interest in rolling for these particular characters are kind of minimum, just for the sheer fact that at the end of the day, our next banner is probably, and quote me on this, chat, probably going to end up being Anise and Neon, for those who don't know. If you're not currently caught up in story, I'm not going to go ahead and go through spoilers as to why that is the case, but just know that some really big things are being set up right now. So for those that are currently waiting, oh, we have some things coming. Oh, I see. It would appear we have a new
All
rapture
clear.
that we
Where do we go next?
have to go after. One we haven't exactly seen before, although I recognize the gear from that particular rapture. Very interesting indeed, DK. So, bluntly put, chat, we're going to be going ahead and for the next couple of days when we actually do stream, we'll probably be streaming Arknight's Enfield. We'll probably be streaming a little bit more of Zenless Zone Zero, and we will absolutely do a little bit more streaming on Mercenary Wolf Never. But for those that are interested in those particular things, you'll have to give it a couple of days, as we currently just don't have it made
Long
correctly.
live the Crown
Doing
Kingdom!
anything with until our artists are actually capable. Pretty tough. I know they're stuck in different
Behold,
timelines,
the
and
strength
so we
born
can't
of my
stream
people's
across that,
affection.
but here we are.
I look forward to welcoming the morning with you.
This is it. Press the attack.
That boy got
All
flawless.
clear. Where do we go next?
And last but not least, chat, one of the things that we are going to actually start doing here is, if you guys want to see any particular type of content here, please feel free to comment below, as well as whether or not you like the videos I'm currently uploading. Like and subscribe. If you don't like the video I'm currently uploading, still subscribe anyway. It's not
sneaky ways
just
all in my path.
leave a comment below and be like, hey, Mighty, fix that.
Behold!
And we will
What did I
definitely look
say?
into
Did I
upgrading
not
what we
declare
currently have.
victory ours?
As it seems, we are very easily running through this boss with no relevant problems. That would be all 3 attempts here, so let's go ahead and complete our dailies for the day and rock it out that way. As the boss is always here, our hero. And for those that are worried about the overall new happenings in this game, or those of you that are actually
Sawteeth,
new to
entire
Goddess of Victory
buildings,
UK, let me
you
tell
name
you,
it, I can make it for you and fast.
we will
Thank
be
you.
doing a few things to clarify how this game works a bit. I know some people are kind of curious about favorite items that have recently dropped, especially
you put it to good
Senku's
use.
favorite item coming out recently. So,
Looks like we've got company.
with that being said, the favorite item system
Take as much time as you like.
is probably one of the most unique systems in the game.
Welcome, fellow
It
shopaholic.
gives you the ability to be able to actually strengthen previous characters. And on behalf of Last Shelter and everyone in our guild that has ever seen Nihilus,
Doesn't it feel great spending
shift
money?
up,
Hello,
please.
this is the
Can
electronic
we
integration
get a
system.
little fix for the Nihilister? Can our dragon have her day? Because there was such a cool character design, and then for it to be 2 months of effort to put in to get this character, and then to be less than 2% used. Like, if y'all think I'm joking about this, we can actually Google this later,
Dispatching
chat.
now.
But Nihilister is one of the coolest design characters that no one touches anymore. Because after finding out the first time that she's not that useful, she's only PvP relevant, and even then it's questionable for the relevancy in PvP. She needs a buried item, and pilgrims just don't get those from what I understand. Now, what y'all did with Privity, by and far, I gotta give credit where credit's due. Privity is a huge thing for Privity. She was a cool character, you know. I'm a huge Snow White simp. I love my girl Snow White, but at the end of the day, it turns out Privity's favorite item was actually kind of dope. Because those of you that didn't see the damage that she was putting out, let me reassure you, she got hands now. She could box you. But it requires one of 2 things. Oh, and for the record, Last Bullet team is finally back on the table. But we're about to see now to the Elysian Tower with
I
Privity
expect your
actually
operations
buffed. We
to be
should
well
able to very
planned.
well clear this at this point. So let's rock it out. We don't even need a Elysian team anymore to do this. We can just rock Last Bullet for it to work. So here we are. Let's
Need
go.
me?
Fairly sure we can rock out more Scott.
Are you planning on attending class, Commander?
No, our first one's gonna have to end up being oh yeah, Celine, because Celine's CDR is actually super useful for this team. We really want to be able to run that is a problem because Rappy wouldn't be able to actually use this here. So I am happy. What do we do? So regardless of what happens, Purdy's gonna be our first one. Well, our burst 3, sorry.
I briefed
We do
myself
need
on the
K
mission
this team
earlier.
because K is extremely useful for burst 2. So we'll use Rappy as our burst one for this actually. Because at the end of the day, Rappy, while being extremely useful, Rappy comes with an interesting tech of her being able to switch between burst 1 and burst 3. So, this should actually work overall. Let's check to make sure everybody has cubes. We don't actually have everybody fully geared at this point. Mostly geared, because honestly, with just this alone produced, still a savage. Can't currently do any more gear. We're not gonna whale dump into this game. You know, shout out to the review, but that being
I'll be
said,
treating
carry
this
on.
no different from real combat.
It's time I teach all of you a lesson. Time for class to begin.
I'm gonna roast you all alive.
Fire at will.
Take them down quickly!
It appears they are actually shooting through them at this point. A good amount of sustain is actually helping. Ooh, we lost Marcy. But that silence.
I look
silence
forward to
is
welcoming the
so-
morning with you.
Doesn't matter when we still run through them.
With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
Absolutely, Helm. Our dream of officially ending all of the nightmares and
You
running
can
back
always count on
through
quality training.
to find W.O.L.F. Because apparently,
Let's keep going.
he's walking around Fergus nowadays. Those of
I
you
look
who
for
actually
time
played
for
God
class
of
to
War,
begin.
oh
Fire
my
at will.
gosh, a lot of
Take
things
them down
happen.
quickly! I'm not being impatient.
I look for
Time for
Target locked. Commence bombardment.
Also,
Give me
we
just a
may have a
second. I
potential
have to do some quick
special few
maintenance.
guests that pop in
Swiftly.
for our co-op portion of this, depending on what happens. We'll see if any members of Live Shots are actually available. If not, we'll still
Reloading.
lock it on our own.
Reload.
I look for
time for class to begin. Pay attention in class.
Don't worry. One more time.
I have to do some quick maintenance.
But for those that are interested in the know, yeah, a lot more of
Reload.
that.
I look for
Time for class to begin.
fire at will.
Take them down quickly. Don't worry.
Reloading.
I look for
Time for class to begin. Pay attention in class.
One more time.
I'm perfectly calm right now.
Don't worry.
And that's a W. Easy spun down.
It's over. Now, let us rest together, Commander.
And now we're fighting Altesian. That's trained and not about to know what hit it.
Let's keep going.
I look for
Time for class to begin.
All gun ports open. Fire!
I look for
Time for class to begin.
fire at will.
Take them down quickly!
We lost Rapia versus 1 in this. That might be a little troublesome, so running that back. One shot. It seems that if I was actually sitting on the unit, I'm gonna get targeted directly, so I have to actually make sure we spray and pray for the other ones to be sure that that doesn't happen.
I look for
Time for class to
Time
begin.
to wrap this up.
We can do it
Give me
faster.
just a second.
Let's see what happens if we let them off on their own for a bit. I'm fairly sure this team can actually, but that's not.
I look for
Time for class to
Time
begin.
to wrap this up.
All right, let's keep going.
I
I'm
have
not
to do
being
some quick
impatient.
maintenance. Reloading.
And just like that, we rip them apart.
I look for
Time for class to begin.
Faster, stronger, keep shooting! Alright, let's keep going.
In the air as they're coming out. Nice to be doing that.
We can do it faster.
I look for
Time for class to
time
begin.
to wrap this up.
Reloading. Cover me.
I have to do some quick
Yeah,
maintenance.
I'll teach them. It's not that big a deal in this case. We got the train.
Victory! With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
Not at all, Kirby. Let's check the damage output here. Pretty by and far carrying. And that's crazy because the rest of the team is actually kind of built. They're not. Like, Grappy and Helm are actually fully built. The fact that she's not damaging that hard is insane. Ah, yes. Ever the Ruby. And from here, we should be able to run simulation. Go into this really quick, ladies and gentlemen. You can see, we've already done overclock simulation as is. And we've
You've made it far
25.
enough.
I'll show
It's
you guys
time
after
for me
we
to
finish
take the
this.
gloves
So
off.
doing this,
It's going
if
to be
you
a
already
bore,
have a
isn't it?
team preset as is, and you want to just quickly go through this, it's fine. You're still getting the same amount of things you would normally get from overclock under the condition you've already completed overclock. The overclock doesn't give you bonus rewards anymore except the first time. Frankly, shift up, I think that's something you guys should actually change. People that want to push harder and further content beyond just
Swim
25.
with all your might toward the light!
We should be rewarded for that, frankly.
From torment freed, I shall attain enlightenment.
Hell hath no fury like a woman awoken!
But I understand what if it's not in the business.
You're
model,
all
okay?
getting
You know,
on
it
my
could always
nerves.
happen.
We've won. Happy now.
So, that being said, hi Lizzie. We're gonna continue running this. See if we can actually do some destructive things. The Leviathan. This is a very interesting fight here, especially with the recent advent of Velvet. However, due to very recent acquisitions, we're gonna kind of speed run past any Velvet showcasings that pop up here. Cool.
This place too hath been cleared. Now let us continue forth upon our journey.
We've won. Happy now.
Clear.
And she
But
didn't
we've
even
still
show.
got a long way to go.
We did get Mommy White up though, so Snow White, hello. We'll walk back here, and that would be our dailies for the day. So since our dailies are officially knocked out of the way, time to go hit co-op. Let's see if we can actually find something fun to work with, or see if we can find some people we can assist. Hero never decides to sit there in the shadow and sit there on the sidelines and in the shadows. We actively walk into the public and help those that need it.
Is this not
And
the
see, you're gonna have
path?
to come back in an hour later in order to actually get this particular stream portion. So, that being said, thank you all for joining me for Goddess of Victory Nikke. I love you. Peace